second. Can you text me? Yep. Because last time it looked like it was working. I did a whole period. And I'm like, there's nobody here. Yay! Okay, awesome. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you want to? I gotta think it's got 2 mics, so you can sit there and do it. I just realized, like, why am I standing? in the game, we're gonna have Cora and Net. We got Nicole, Serena, and Quinn on offense. Defense, we have Alice and Wendy. I know, right? Puck drops. I forgot who we were playing for a second. Chilliwack has it. We're bringing it into our zone. Try to pass it with a lot of pressure from the Red Hawks. Puck gets loose behind the net. Getting knocked around, shot, but blocked by one of our players, probably Wendy. Chilliwack has it, goes for a pass. Comes back, gets knocked around. Nicole goes to tap it, gets to Wendy, and they send it over to the boards. Quinn goes after it. Puck's loose behind the net. Alice gonna get to it first, send it around the boards to Quinn. Quinn trying to get the puck with a lot of pressure from Chilliwack. Puck gets loose. Chilliwack tries to center it. Wendy knocks it to the back. Passes up to Nicole. Knocked over to the boards. Goes back loose behind the net, or else will get it to it. She's gonna skate it. She's gonna hold on to the puck, bring it out to the neutral zone. Alice is taking it down the ice. Bumps it up the boards. Fighting for it on the boards here. Gets loose. Comes back to Wendy. Wendy goes for a pass over to Quinn. It goes over to the boards. Chilliwack has it in their zone. They're gonna dump it down the ice. And it's gonna be icing. 13:53 left in the first. On the ice, we have Allison, Havana, and McKenna. For offense, defense, we have Ellie and Anastasia. Puck drops. McKenna's trying to get a hold of it. It's stuck on their feet. Gets the Chilliwack. They dump it down the ice. It should go for icing. Drops, gets knocked over to the boards. Anastasia's gonna get it. She's gonna dump it behind the net. Chilliwack's knocking it away. Pressure from the Red Hawks. Gets loose. Chilliwack picks it up, sends it up the boards. Alright, gets knocked out in the neutral ice, where Chilliwack's gonna pick it up, skate into our zone. Oh, I just realized they don't have a goalie. Yeah, no goalie down there. Not sure what's up with that. All right, puck gets knocked over to Havana. Havana's got the puck. She's going to dump it down the ice towards the empty net. Oh, so close. That'll be icing. I totally missed the goalie was missing. All right, out on the ice for defense, we have Wendy and Alice. We have Jessie, I think Fiona and Nicole out, or sorry, that's Laura, Profits. Puck gets sent to the net. Laura, oh my God, Laura blocks it. Wendy's fighting for the puck on the boards. Chilliwack's able to knock it loose. Alice is going to get to it first in the corner. He's going to try to get a pass, but Chilliwack's going to stop it. And that's a penalty on Chilliwack. 12:49 left in the first, and we'll have a power play. Oh, yeah. It might not have been able to cross the border. I'll have to find that out later what happened. All right, so we're on a power play. Puck gets dropped, knocked around on her feet. Chilliwack tries to knock it out. Alice is going to stop it out the blue line. Send it over to Wendy. Bounces off for a stick. They pick it back up. Send it towards the net, but Chilliwack stops it. They send it out to the neutral zone where Alice has it. Alice is going to skate the puck. Going to try to dump it in, but knocked away. Puck is loose. Alice is going to get to it. Oh. Gets into our zone. Alice tries to send it up the boards, gets the neutral ice, but Chilliwack grabs it. Chilliwack has to touch up. They send it towards the net where Cora's going to stop it. Sends it out. No one's going to go for that puck. Okay, Alice got it. Alice tries to send it up, but blocked by a Chilliwack body. She's going to pick it up and skate it. Alice brings it down and dumps it into the offensive zone. Chilliwack picks it up in the corner, skates it behind the net. They're skating it down the ice, and then go ahead and dump it. Ellie's going to pick it up in our zone. She's going to go for a pass over to Story. Story was able to get it, but wasn't able to keep control of it. Ellie grabs it again, sends it out. Mia picks it up, get knocked around the neutral ice. Chilliwack gets it, brings it into our zone, sends it towards the net, but it bounces off the body. Ellie picks it up behind the net, trying to keep control of it. Mia sends it around the boards. Shannon's going to get to it, trying to get a hold of it, but Chilliwack's got it, sends it towards the net, and Cora's going to cover it. 11:31 left in the first, and we have 42 seconds left in the power play. Alright, puck gets dropped, comes back to Chilliwack defense. They're going to send it towards the net, bounces off some bodies. Chilliwack has it in front of the net, goes to shoot, blocked by Cora. Ellie picks it up, tries to send it to the boards, but it knocks to the corner. She's trying to get it again under Chilliwack feet. Puck's getting knocked around. Chilliwack has it behind the net, trying to sneak it in, but Cora's going to block it and get it covered. Got 24 seconds left in the power play. Like, oh, he's just watching. He's so cute. Yeah. Like, what's happening? Alright, puck drops, getting knocked around, back to Chilliwack defense, sends towards the net, bounces off some bodies, goes to the boards. Anastasia's going to get to it, but Chilliwack's on her. Chilliwack has it on the side, sends it to their player right by the net. Anastasia keeps it away, goes towards Cora, and she's able to block it. 11 seconds left in the power play. I forgot they can have 5 on the ice because no goalie. I almost was like, wait a minute. Puck drops, gets towards the boards. Wendy's going to grab it, trying to keep control of it, knocked away by Chilliwack. Gets loose. Nicole's going to pick it up, knocks it over to Quinn. Quinn's going to dump it into the offense. Low from the net, and she gets it in. So 10:48 left in the first. We get a goal by Quinn. Score is now 1-0 Redhawks. Out nice, we have Nicole, Quinn, and Serena for offense. Defense, we have Alice and Wendy. Puck is knocked around, goes back to Chilliwack. Chilliwack's going to grab it along the boards. Redhawks put the pressure on, goes back to Chilliwack. They dump it into our zone. It'll be icing because their penalty's over. All right, on the ice we have Allison, Havana, McKenna, Wendy, and Alice. Puck drops, it's under feet. McKenna's trying to get a hold of it. Buck, Helena's trying to help her out, gets loose to the boards. Chilliwack picks it up, sends it around. Wendy's gonna get to it. The blue line tries to send it, but it gets just got knocked up, but it's still in the rink. Chilliwack has it behind the net, scanning it. Tried to dump it out, get it past up to their players on the neutral ice. Alice gets it, gets past McKenna. McKenna's trying to keep a hold of it. It gets loose. Chilliwack knocks it into our zone. They're going to get to it first in the corner, but when he's putting pressure on, gets loose. Levanna's going to grab it. Getting a nice pass to Allison. Bounces off her stick, the neutral zone, where Chilliwack picks it up, dumps it back into our zone. Alice is going to pick it up by the net, skate it. Try to get a pass, but Chilliwack hits her stick. Chilliwack takes it. Skating right by the net, trying to sneak it in, but Cora's going to stop it. 9:47 left in the first. On the ice, we're going to have Laura, Fiona, and Jessie, and then Ellie and Anastasia for defense. All right, puck drop. Chilliwack sends it back to their D. Sends it towards the net. Cora's going to block it, and there's a whistle. Not sure what happened. They just bounced straight off her. All right, puck drops. Laura's able to knock it towards the board, but Chilliwack sends it towards the net. Anastasia grabs it, sends it to neutral ice, but Chilliwack picks it up. Going to pass to their player who's going to dump it into our zone. Going to go towards the net, but Laura's going to deflect it towards the corner where Ellie's going to grab it. Chilliwack's on her though. They come away with it. Chilliwack has the puck behind the net, trying to sneak it again. Oh, trying to backhand it, but blocked by Anastasia's skates. Chilliwack has it in the corner, sends it towards the net, but goes behind. Vienna's going to get to the boards, but Chilliwack's right on her, so it's bouncing around. Chilliwack grabs it, sends it towards the net, and Cora's going to grab it. On the ice, we have Allison Wendy for D, and then we have Mia, Shannon, and Story for offense. Puck drops, got stuck. Alice got it over on the board. She's trying to keep control of it. Chilliwack's on her. Chilliwack trying to get control. They're able to get it, hitting behind the net. Trying to get a pass, but pressure. Wendy's able to knock it to the boards. Shannon's able to bounce it off the boards, but Chilliwack keeps it in. They knocked her around. It's going to get over to Alice, who's going to skate it. Alice got control of the puck. Is able to get into the offensive zone. And Chilliwack's going to pick it up, skate it behind their net. Try to skate out, but Shannon put pressure on, hold her up for a little bit. Puck gets loose. Chilliwack's able to get it and get into neutral ice. Puck is loose. Alice is going to step up and grab the puck, pass it up. It hits Chilliwack. Chilliwack's going to send it into our zone, where Wendy's going to get to it first. Wendy's going to skate it behind the net, passes it up to Shannon. Shannon's got the puck, gets the pass over to Mia. Mia's trying to get a hold of the puck. She tries to dump it, but Chilliwack keeps it in neutral ice. Get knocked back and forth the blue line. It's in their zone now. Mia goes towards the net, but Chilliwack stops it. They're fighting for the boards. Chilliwack skating out to neutral ice. Gets a nice pass to their player. He dumps it into our zone. Anastasia's going to get to it in the corner. Sends it around the boards. He's going to try to get to it, but Chilliwack knocks it away. Mia's fighting for it over there. Quinn helping. Gets knocked back to Chilliwack. By the blue line, they send it forward, bounces off some bodies to the boards. Shannon's fighting for it, gets over to Wendy. Wendy bumps it up, it goes to Chilliwack's D. He's going to send it towards the net. Cora's going to block it, goes to the corner. Wendy gets it, but pressure from Chilliwack on him. Puck gets loose behind the net. Anastasia's fighting to get it. She's able to grab it, bounce it up the boards and out to neutral ice. It's going to go down. No icing. Chilliwack has it on the boards, but Quinn snuck up, hold him up, tries to get a centering pass, but Chilliwack stops it, goes to the boards. Chilliwack picks it up, skates it out to neutral ice. Gets a pass up, past their player though, and gets loose in our zone. Anastasia's going to get to it, send it up the boards, where Quinn's going to grab it. Quinn's going to get out to neutral ice, where he bounces around. Trina kept it away from Chilliwack, and is able to knock it away again. Chilliwack picks it up. Still in neutral ice, skating it. Nicole's putting pressure on her, but she's still got the puck. Anastasia knocks her off course, and the puck goes flying to the other side where Helena has it. Lots of Chilliwack on her, though. I think it was Serena sending around the boards. Anastasia picks it up. Tries to send it out, but Chilliwack stops it, goes for a shot, blocked by Cora. Puck goes to the corner. Anastasia's trying to get it. Gets knocked loose behind the net. Goes to the other corner. Havana picks it up, sends it up the boards. Chilliwack tries to stop it, but it goes out to neutral ice. Chilliwack has it, passes it up, and they skate into our zone. Anastasia's trying to block her, and goes straight to Cora. He's going to hold on to it. 6:09 left in the first. Yeah, they don't have a goalie at all, not on the bench or anything. So on the ice, we have Allison, McKenna, and Havana for offense. For defense, we have Allison Lenny. Puck drops, comes back to the Chilliwack D. They pass it, sends towards the net, goes to Cora, just on the side though, she blocks it. Wendy grabs it, trying to keep a hold of it. Lots of pressure from Chilliwack. They reverse it, send it up to McKenna. McKenna's got the puck, trying to keep a hold of it. She's able to. Sends it to Allison, bounces back to McKenna, gets loose. Havana's going to pick it up, and she's going to send it towards that empty net. Oh, so close. Chilliwack picks it up in their zone. That's icing, so They're just changing, getting ready to set up for that. 5:46 left in the first. Wait, never mind. I don't know where they're setting up. They're setting up here. They've got Laura, Jessie, Fiona, Alice, and Wendy. Alice has the puck. Tries to send it up, but Chilliwack stops it. It's stuck along the boards in neutral. Fiona's trying to get it loose. Chilliwack picks it up, brings it into our zone. Great pressure from Laura. Chilliwack still has the puck though, goes for a shot. A lot of sticks are holding it up. Alice blocks it, Cora blocks it. I don't know where the puck is. Cora has it. Cora's able to get a hold of it. Getting knocked around a bunch in front of that net. Puck drops, gets knocked back to Chilliwack on the blue line. Goes towards the net court, deflects it to the corner. Ellie grabs it, tosses it down the ice. It should be icing. Out on the ice, we have Anastasia and Ellie on defense. We have Laura and Jessie and Fiona for offense. Alright, puck drops, stuck on the feet, gets back to Chilliwack. Gets back to their player on the blue line, they dump it in. Loose in the corner where Chilliwack gets it, but Anastasia's on them. One of their players that would scoop it out, sends it towards the net, blocked by the net and Cora. Anastasia grabs it, sends it up to Fiona. Chilliwack knocks it off. Their player gets it, centers it, but their player loses their skates, gets knocked around. Laura picks it up, passes it up to Fiona. Chilliwack gets it, dumps it down. Ellie picks it up behind the net, sends it around the boards. Fiona's trying to get a hold of it along the boards, but Chilliwack's there. Sorry, that was Ellie. Ellie tries to get a pass, but Chilliwack knocks it over to the boards. Goes for a shot, but goes across the ice. Chilliwack sends it around, loose in the corner. Anastasia's going to get to it first, but Chilliwack's right there. Tries to get up to Jessie. Jessie's trying to keep a hold of it. It gets loose. Chilliwack has it. Tries to send it to the net, but it's high and wide. Goes to the corner. He's going to grab it. Chilliwack's right there. Chilliwack knocks it back behind the net. Chilliwack gets it, but he's just right there. He's able to knock it off her stick. They go for a pass, gets to the player. Shot blocked by Cora. Puck goes to the boards, and Chilliwack has it. They send it back to their player, trying to pass it around, but Fiona knocks it off. And then Ellie picks it up, almost gets tripped. It's in neutral ice, so Chilliwack got to touch up. Now they're going back in. Shannon's on them. Chilliwack picks the puck, but Anastasia's able to take it away, send it around the boards. But Chilliwack's going to pick it up. Oh, they just keep it in. Fiona steps up, tries to get it, almost gets it out, gets knocked around, and then one of our players grabs it and sends it down the ice for icing. 3:30 left in the first. So on the ice we have Alice and Wendy, we have Shannon, Mia, and Story. Puck drops, gets knocked over to Alice. Alice got the puck. Chilliwack knocks it off. She's able to get it back. She's able to send it up. Story's trying to grab it on the boards, gets it. Chilliwack keeps knocking it off, and she keeps picking it up. It's still in our zone. Chilliwack picks it back up. Pressure from the Red Hawks. They get a shot. Blocked by Cora. Puck is loose for the net, but gets back. Mia's got it. She goes for a pass, but Chilliwack takes it. Chilliwack centers it, gets to their player, but not able to get a shot with the Red Hawks blocking her. Chilliwack has it by the board, sends it around. Wendy's going to get to it behind the net, but Chilliwack's right on them, trying to get control of that puck. Wendy is able to grab it, but Chilliwack takes it. Sends it right by the net, trying to sneak it in. Blocked by Cora. Puck comes loose. Shannon's trying to get to it. He's able to hold it up. Gets loose into the corner where Chilliwack's going to pick it up, take it behind the net. Get a centering pass, but blocked by Alice. Alice picks it up, gets a pass over to Story. Story's trying to keep a hold of it. Chilliwack's on her. Alice grabs it, sends it down the ice. And it's going to be icing. 2:17 left in the first. On the ice, we have Nicole, McKenna, Serena, and we have Quinn and Ellie. All right, puck drops, gets sent back to the Chilliwack D. They pass it up, it gets loose in the corner. Ellie's going to grab it. Chilliwack's right there. She sends it up the boards. Chilliwack sends it, dumps it back down. Ellie's trying to get it, sends it up the boards again. Quinn's going to grab on the boards. Chilliwack's on her though, but she's able to get out to neutral ice. It's going to go down where Chilliwack will pick it up in the offensive zone. Our players skate hard to get there. Nicole's able to keep it in. Getting knocked around loose in the corner where Chilliwack picks it up, skates it, reverses it. Gets under Serena where another player picks it up. Chilliwack sends out to neutral zone. Ellie's going to skate hard to get to the puck. Knocks into the boards where Quinn's going to pick it up, but Chilliwack's on her. She's trying to get it out. It's still in our zone. Chilliwack has it. Knocked away by Ellie. It's going to loose behind the net where Serena picks it up, sends it up the boards. Comes out down the ice. No ice. We got Quinn skating hard for it. Chilliwack has it behind their net. They're going to bump it up the boards. Send out the neutral ice to their player. Bring it to our zone. Ellie's going to get on her. Passes it to her player. Go for a shot, but it's high. Puck's loose in the corner. McKenna's going to get to it, but Chilliwack's on her. She's able to keep control. She's still got the puck. They knock it off, send it toward the net, gets to their player, who goes for a shot, blocked by Cora. Anastasia's fighting for it in the corner. Puck gets loose. Elena's going to grab it along the boards. She's going to dump it on the neutral ice where Chilliwack will pick it up. We got Allison putting pressure on. Chilliwack has it, skates it down into our zone. Anastasia puts pressure on her. She gets a shot blocked by Cora. Puck's loose. McKenna knocks it away, but Chilliwack sends it back towards the net. Trying to go for another shot, blocked by Cora. And then she's able to get it covered. 26.3 seconds left in the first. Score is 1-0 Redhawks. On the ice, we have Allison, Wendy. We have Laura, Fiona, and Serena. All right, puck drops, gets knocked over to Serena, bounces over stick to the boards. Chilliwack's going to send it around. They're going to get to it first with pressure from Wendy. Wendy's got to hold the puck to try to keep control. Chilliwack comes away with it, sends it towards the net, blocked by Cora over to the boards. Fiona's fighting for it. Allison's able to skate up and send it down the ice. Hoping to get that empty netter, but it's wide, so that's going to be icing. 5 seconds left in the first. Puck drops, goes back to the Chilliwack on the blue line, sent towards the net, but it's wide, goes over to the boards, and that's the end of the first. Why this looks so pixelated. Oh, that's good. I was like, I got a fancy new phone. My camera's nice. And I think the only one we have out today for the game is Malia. Oh, wow. That's pretty good, then. got 20-minute second period. I missed what we had for the first, I guess. Beginning of second period. We got Mia, Shannon, Story. I don't know why some of these things are looking different. Anastasia and Ellie on defense, and Cora on net. Right, puck drops. Chilliwack has it, sends it back to their D. D passes it up. Anastasia almost knocks it away, but their player didn't get it, so it gets loose into our zone. They pick it up. Anastasia's putting pressure on. They send it towards the net. Knocked away. Chilliwack sends it towards the net, blocked by Cora. Deflects it over to the boards. Ellie's going to grab it. She's going to try passing up, but Chilliwack keeps it. They're fighting for it along the boards. Anastasia grabs it, sends it over to the board, but blocked by Chilliwack players. Mia gets it to neutral ice where Chilliwack picks it up. Chilliwack sends it up, bounces into our zone. Anastasia puts pressure on their player. Chilliwack picks it back up, centers it, but Corazon knocks away her stick. Ellie knocks it over to the boards. Story's gonna knock it out down the ice. Chilliwack's gonna get to it. And we're gonna skate it, send it up to their player. Alice knocks it away, but it bounces to their player. And then I'm not sure. He's twirling his finger over his hand. I'm not sure what that is. Too many men? Alright, looks like we got too many men on our side, so we're gonna have a penalty kill. Okay. I missed that. 1902, and we're gonna have a penalty kill. So we have Quinn and Serena on the ice with Alice and Wendy. And it's up on the board. All right, puck drops, comes back to Chilliwack on the blue line. Serena's able to block it, gets loose. Serena picks it up and then finishes up. She's got it. Oh yeah, she was open and she got it. 18:54 left in the second, and it's now 2-0 Redhawks. Great play by Serena. On ice, we have Quinn, Serena, Alice Wendy still. We got 1:52 left in the penalty kill. Wait, two? Or no, it's the other side, never mind. My brain. Chilliwack has it, skating it in. When he put right on, shot on net. Oh, Cora blocks it, another shot. Cora blocks it. Alice knocked it away. Chilliwack gets those in the back. There's several shots on net. Cora blocks. Alice trying to get a hold of it. Allison helps her out, grabs it. Chilliwack knocks it away. Wendy's going to pick it up, skate it behind the net. Trying to keep a hold of it. They're able to. They're trying to find a way out. Gets loose. Wendy picks back up, sends it up the boards. Chilliwack's going to hold at the blue line. Send it towards the net, but it's wide. Comes loose over along the boards where Chilliwack grabs it. Pressure from the Red Hawks. Serena's on her. Comes loose. Chilliwack keeps it at the blue line. They skate it up. They have it in the corner. They center it. And one player gets it, goes for a shot. Cora blocked it, and another shot. Cora's able to hold on to it. 1 minute left in the penalty kill. 18:02 left in the second. On the ice, we're going to have Havana, McKenna, Anastasia, and Ellie. All right, puck drops, got stuck on the feet, gets over to the boards. McKenna's fighting for it, gets loose in the corner. Anastasia grabs it, sends it around the boards. Amanda's going to grab it, but Chilliwack gets on her, knocks it away. Ellie grabs it, tries to send it up, knocked around by Chilliwack. They pick it up. They're going to skate it to the center. Try to keep a hold of it. Anastasia knocked it away. They keep it at the blue line, sent towards the net. Blocked by Cora. Puck bounces. Ellie grabs it, tries to send it out. Chilliwack tries to grab it, but it goes down the ice. Chilliwack's going to pick it up in their zone. Vanna's on her. Oh, falls down. Chilliwack picks it back up behind their net. They're going to skate it. Send it to neutral ice. Pressure from McKenna. The Chilliwack keeps it, brings it into our zone. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill. They go for a shot that's high in the net. Ellie's trying to get a hold of it. She's able to grab it, send it up the boards. Chilliwack keeps it in. They dump it. Ellie has it along the back there. She knocks it out. Goes to neutral ice where Nicole's going to pick it up. She's open. She's going to try for it. Oh, just a little wide. It goes over to the boards. It's still, it comes on the neutral ice now. Anastasia gets it, bumps it up, gets knocked into Chilliwack zone, the offensive zone. Chilliwack picks it up in the corner. They have a full power. Get knocked around. McKenna's trying to get a hold of it. Help Allison. Gets loose in the corner. Chilliwack sends it around the boards. Allison's going to stop it and hold it in. She's going to send it towards the net wide. It goes to the corner. Allison grabs it, sends it back to Wendy. Wendy sends it towards the center, but Chilliwack stops it, brings it out to neutral ice. They're going to skate it down, get into our zone. Goes for a shot high and bounces off Cora. Extra high then. And they're going to whistle it. On the ice we have Laura, Fiona, Serena, and then Allison, Wendy. All right, puck drops. Laura's trying to keep hold of it. It's getting knocked around. Serena's able to knock it out to neutral ice. Chilliwack dumps it back to our zone where Wendy grabs it, passes it over to Alice. Alice is going to try to pass it to Laura. Laura gets it, gets off her stick. Fiona's knocking it around. Laura's trying to get a hold of it. Chilliwack has it. They skate it and bring it to our zone. Alice putting pressure on her. She goes for a shot, but knocked away. Alice is able to knock it over to the boards. Fiona is able to help it go, trying to get a hold of it now. Stuck along. Oh, comes back to the blue line with Chilliwack. They skate it forward. Go for a shot blocked by Cora. Alice has it behind the net, but pressure from Chilliwack. She's able to bring it out though. It's just off her stick. It's loose, and Chilliwack picks it up on the boards. Comes across the ice. Where Fiona's going to grab it. Tries to get a pass. Gets over to Serena. Serena's going to dump it towards the net. It's just going to be wide. It's going to sit there at the boards. Chilliwack picks it up. They're going to send it up so they're playing the neutral zone. They're going to skate it in, but great pressure from Anastasia. Knocks it off course. It's loose behind the net where Anastasia grabs it, sends it around the boards. Oh, the story's getting hard together, but it bounces off her skates. It bounces over to Mia. Mia's got control of the puck. He's able to skate it down, get into the offensive zone. Goes for a shot on net and makes it. 14:39 left in the second. Goal by Mia. Score is now 3-0 Redhawks. All right, on the ice we have Mia, Story. Yeah, I think that's Jessica. I can't see the number. Ellie and Anastasia. Alright, puck drop, gets knocked around. And no, that's Shannon. Alright. Shannon's gonna go for it on the board. Chilliwack bumps it up. Anastasia grabs it, sends it forward. Gets to the offensive zone, but Chilliwack brings it back to the neutral ice. Send it up to their player who's gonna skate into our zone. Pressure from Ellie. Oh, they go for a shot. And they get one. So 14:20 left in the second. Score is 3-1 Redhawks. We're going to have Alice and Wendy for defense. We're going to have Quinn, Serena, and Nicole for offense. The puck drops. Serena's trying to get a hold of it. She does, and it gets knocked in the offensive zone. Chilliwack picks it up, sends it up the boards, goes out of neutral ice where Wendy's trying to get a hold of it. Chilliwack knocks it away though and brings it into our zone. Just Alice and 3 Chilliwack players. They go for a shot off the post. Comes loose over here along the boards. Oh! They have a player lose their skates. They knocked her around. Chilliwack's gonna... Oh, no. Wendy gets to it first behind the net, but Chilliwack's on him. squishing them. It's kind of stuck. Serena comes away with it, but Chilliwack knocks it off, and then Alice is able to knock it off their stick, but Chilliwack keeps it in at the blue line, sends it forward. Serena's going to grab it and send it down the ice. It's going to be wide of that empty net. On the ice, we have Ellie and Anastasia for defense. We have Allison, McKenna, and Havana for offense. Puck drops, comes back to Chilliwack, the blue line. They pass it up. Their player skates it back by the blue line, sends it back to their player. The corner goes behind the net and around the boards. Gets on the neutral ice. Chilliwack tries to bump it up, and they're able to get another player who's able to knock it into our zone. And Anastasia goes for it, but Chilliwack's there. Send around the boards. Allison's fighting for it. McKenna's on him. Comes loose over to Anastasia, who sends it around the other side. I mean, it's going to pick it up, but Chilliwack's right on her. Chilliwack turns it around. Oh, they get it on neutral ice, send it across, bounces off the boards into their zone. The Chilliwack has it. I'm going to take it behind the net. I'm going to send it to the boards. Their player picks it up, and Chilliwack's going to dump it. Or passes their player, but it bounces off, goes loose into our zone, and Anastasia grabs it. Tries to send it up the boards, is able to. Allison grabs it. Almost gets it out in the neutral zone, but they're fighting for it along the boards. Chilliwack's able to knock it loose and have their other player bounce it around the boards. Ellie grabs it, tries to send it up, but Chilliwack keeps it in. Elena's trying to help her out. Comes back to the Chilliwack D. Knocked away by McKenna, and then Anastasia stops the shot. Comes up the boards, and yep, icing. 12:14 left in the second. Laura, Quinn, and Fiona. Alright, puck is, Laura has it on the boards, gets a nice pass over to Quinn. Quinn's going to skate at the neutral ice, knocked off by Chilliwack. Chilliwack turns it around, skates it into our zone. Shot blocked by Cora. Allison's going to pick up the loose puck up from the net, trying to get it away from Chilliwack. He's able to when he's trying to keep a hold of it by the boards. Reverses it, sends it along the boards where Quinn's going to pick it up. Chilliwack knocks it away. Quinn picks it up, knocked away again. Chilliwack has it. Keeps going back and forth. Puck gets loose to the boards where Wendy's fighting for it. Chilliwack comes away with it, brings it around the net, tries to sneak it in, but wide shot. It goes over through the boards. Chilliwack dumps it back in. Wendy's going to grab it towards the back. Tries to send it out, but Chilliwack grabs it, sends it towards the net. Cora's going to deflect it. They knocked her on the front. Quinn's able to pick it back up though. She's going to skate it, gets out to neutral ice, dumps it forward. Chilliwack going to pick it up in the corner. It's skating from the net. Oh, like Quinn tried to knock it off the stick, but Chilliwack able to send it out into our zone. Ellie's going to get to it first in our corner. She's going to get a nice pass up to Mia. Mia's trying to keep control of it in neutral ice. Gets knocked loose. Anastasia's going to get it, and she's going to dump it down the ice. Chilliwack has it in their zone. Pressure from Story. Chilliwack still has it. They're going to bump it up the boards. Comes out to neutral ice. Chilliwack's going to pick it up, but Anastasia knocks it off course. It goes loose into the corner. Ellie's going to get to it, but it's two Chilliwack coming at her. Not able to get it out, though. Goes down the ice in the offensive zone. Mia's going to skate hard, but Chilliwack gets to it first. They're going to skate it, and they're going to dump it down the ice, so they're playing that neutral ice, who then brings it into the our zone. Center it, go for a shot. It's wide though, I think. Ellie gets a hold of it and is able to dump it down the ice. It's going to be just wide of the net. 10:08 left in the second. On the ice we have Nicole, Quinn, and Serena. They have Allison Money for defense. Puck drops. Chilliwack knocks it towards the center. They send it towards the net, but it's wide. And he picks it up, trying to send it around the boards, but Chilliwack grabs it. They skate it. They get it back to their player, the blue line, sends it towards the net, blocked by Cora. Loose in the corner, Serena's trying to grab it. She's able to get around the boards, but Wendy's going to pick it up. Wendy's trying to get a hold of the puck and is able to dump it out. Puck goes to Chilliwack in the neutral zone. Gets knocked away by Quinn. He's able to send it into the offensive zone. Chilliwack will pick it up in their corner, skate it behind the net. Knocked away by Serena, but Chilliwack picks it back up. Chilliwack has it by the boards. They're going to send it out to their play in the neutral zone. She'll skate it in. Wendy's able to knock it away to the corner, trying to get a hold of it, but Chilliwack still has it. Serena's going to help him out, send it up the boards to Nicole. Nicole's going to dump it down the ice. Chilliwack's going to get to the puck in their zone. Going to pass it up, bringing it to the neutral ice. And then their player's going to skate into our zone. Goes for a shot, but goes behind their net. Gets knocked up the boards. Vienna's trying to get to it. Gets to it first, gets a nice pass over to McKenna. Bounces off McKenna skates. Allison tries to get a hold of it, but bounces off. Chilliwack grabs it in their zone. McKenna's putting pressure on. Chilliwack bounces off the boards, their player in the neutral ice, and they're going to dump it into our zone. Puck is loose behind the net. Anastasia's going to get to it. Chilliwack grabs it, gets knocked back to the boards. Ellie grabs it, sends it around the boards. Amanda's trying to get hold of it. Chilliwack's there. The puck gets loose down the ice and to the neutral zone. Chilliwack has it in their zone. They pass it up, pressure from Havana. They pass it around. Able to skate into our zone. They try to give a shot, but blocked by a couple of Red Hawk bodies. They grab it, blocked by Anastasia. McKenna sends it over to the board. She's trying to get a hold of it. It's knocked loose. Anastasia's going to grab it behind her net. Chilliwack's on her. Chilliwack's able to grab it by the boards. Gets started, but Anastasia knocks it out, tries to get it over to Allison, but Chilliwack grabs it. Keep it in at the blue line. Gets loose, but Chilliwack picks it back up, taking it towards the net, but it gets knocked away. So they try her again. Anastasia grabs it, sends it out, goes down the ice, gets almost into the offensive zone. Chilliwack has a neutral ice and brings it into our zone. They pass it back to their player. Go for a shot. Cora's going to knock it over to the side. Anastasia's fighting for it along the backboards. They try to backhand into a player, but she stops it. Puck gets loose over to Fiona. Fiona's going to dump it out to neutral ice and is going to bounce off the boards down to the offensive zone. There's going to be icing. 7:08 left in the second. On the ice, we have Laura, Quinn, and here comes Fiona, and we have Allison Money for defense. Shot wide of the net, puck's loose on the boards. Chilliwack grabs it when he's putting pressure on him, but they keep a hold of it. It gets loose, comes across the ice. Chilliwack going to get to it first. They skate around, pass back to their players, going to skate it up, centers it, stopped by Laura. The puck gets loose and Fiona picks it up. She's going to turn around and skate it, gets the neutral ice, knocked over stick by Chilliwack. They're going to bring it back into our zone. Quinn's going to hold him up along the boards there, gets loose again when Wendy's going to step and grab the puck, tries to get a pass, but nobody's there. Chilliwack grabs it, goes for a shot, but it's wide of the net, goes around the boards. Chilliwack's going to dump it back in, or keep it in. Wendy's tries to bounce off the boards, but doesn't get far, so Chilliwack picks it up, goes to center it, someone takes a shot, and goes into Cora. 6:14 left in the second, scores 3-1 Red Hawks. On the ice, we have Anastasia and Ellie for defense. And then we have Story, Shannon, and Mia for offense. Puck drops. Chilliwack sends it back to their D, but it comes out to neutral ice. They dump it back into our zone. they call it offsides there, but nobody touched it, I thought. Refs are talking. Puck drops. Mia gets it knocked over to Anastasia. She's going to send it around the boards. Story's trying to grab it, but Chilliwack comes away with it. Oh, Story's on her. Chilliwack still has it. Gets it around, goes for a shot high of the net, bounces around the boards to Chilliwack. Whiffed it. Shannon's trying to grab it, but it's getting knocked around. Anastasia's on him. Shannon's able to knock it away, but Chilliwack picks it back up, gets knocked over to Mia. Chilliwack picks it up back up. Gets deflected above the net and behind. And tries to get it out, but Chilliwack keeps it in. Chilliwack has it over on the side here, trying to get a shot. Blocked by Anastasia and Mia. Ellie's able to send it around the boards. Chilliwack sends it back the other way. Oh, comes loose over to Cora. Cora bumps it out. Chilliwack grabs it, goes for a shot, but it's wide. Ellie's trying to get it, but doesn't go far. Chilliwack's trying to get a hold of it. It's a bounce out to one of the players. They go for a shot. Goes to the side of the net. Ellie's able to knock it off their stick, but Chilliwack picks it back up, sends it towards the net. Anastasia's going to stop it. Tries to get a pass over to Story, and the puck gets knocked out of the rink. 5:02 left in the second. On the ice, we got Jessie, Nicole, Serena, and we got Allison, Wendy for defense. Puck drops, gets stuck under feet. Chilliwack comes away with it, goes for a shot, blocked by Cora. Puck is loose. Wendy bumps it up the boards, tries to get to in the corner. Chilliwack's on him. They're holding it there. Serena's trying to help out. Puck gets loose. Oh, Nicole's trying to help out, lost her feet. Chilliwack centers it, goes for a shot. I think it was wide. Goes for another shot, blocked by Cora. Serena knocks it out away, but Chilliwack keeps it in. Serena's putting pressure on him by the boards, so they pass it up. Wendy grabs it behind there. Oh, the big foot gets knocked. Comes back to Chilliwack's D. They go send it forward. They're trying to get a shot, blocked by a bunch of Redhawks. The mess down there. Wendy's got it in the corner. And then, that's Nicole's trying to help him out. They're able to get it out on the neutral ice where Jesse's trying to get a hold of it, but Chilliwack grabs it, sends it into our zone. Wendy has it, bounces up the boards away from Chilliwack, but they pick it back up. Chilliwack has it on the boards. They pass it back to the D, but Nicole helps deflect it away and goes down the ice. It's going to be icing. 3:41 left in the second. Next we're going to have Allison, McKenna, Havana. For offense, for defense, we have Anastasia and Ellie. Puck drops, stuck under feet. McKenna's trying to get a hold of it. Chilliwack's able to knock it away. Ellie gets it, tries to knock it out. Chilliwack almost cut it in the blue line, but it came down neutral ice. Comes back into our zone. Anastasia's going to grab it, tries to send it out, but Chilliwack knocks it out of the air. McKenna's fighting for it. Oh, shot towards the net, but it's wide. Ellie grabs it, dumps it down the ice. It's going to be icing. Alright, we still got Allison, Havana, and McKenna for offense. For defense, we still got Ellie and Anastasia. Puck drops, gets knocked back to the Chilliwack D. They pass it up to their player, passing it back and forth. Go to center it, gets their player, but Anastasia's on her. They get shot towards the net though. Cora's gonna block it. Chilliwack got control of the puck. And then they tried for a shot, but it was high and wide. Comes over to the boards. Chilliwack sends it towards the net, but Anastasia's going to stop it. She's going to send it over to the boards. They're going to grab it, send it towards the net, but Anastasia bounces it away. It gets out of neutral ice, but they send it back into our zone where Anastasia's going to grab it. I think she's going for us to Alice, and Alice is trying to get a hold of it. Chilliwack was there, but the puck comes out into neutral ice. Getting knocked around. Alice is trying to get on the boards, gets knocked down, and a penalty is going to be called. 2:29 left in the second, and we're going to have a power play. On the ice, we're going to have Laura, Quinn, and Fiona with Alice and Wendy. And the Red Hawks are on a power play. All right, puck drops. Chilliwack kind of knocks it out. Wendy keeps it in. It gets knocked around. It's over on the boards. Chilliwack's able to bounce it up the boards and out and down the ice. Alice is going to skate hard to get to it. Gets to the corner where Alice picks it up. She's going to skate behind the net, send it up to Quinn. Quinn gets it. Is able to pass it out of the zone. Chilliwack has to touch up. Alice has the puck. She's trying to keep control of it. She's able to send it up, but Chilliwack's going to stop it along the boards there. Keep it in our zone. They're going to skate it forward. Go for her pass. A shot on net, but Cora blocks it. Puck comes over and Quinn picks it up. She's going to send it down the ice. Chilliwack keeps it in though. It's going to go loose behind her net. Wendy's going to go grab it. And he's got the puck. He's going to go for a pass to Laura, but Chilliwack stops it. Chilliwack knocks it back into our zone. They're going to, knocked away by, I don't know what happened there, but Wendy got the puck, tries to get up to Quinn. Chilliwack keeps it in our zone. Less than a minute left in that power play. Wendy's got the puck, goes for a pass to Quinn. Quinn gets it, gets out to neutral ice. Quinn's going to skate it down. Going to go for a shot, but it's wide of the net. Puck gets loose. Laura's able to knock away from Chilliwack, but Chilliwack picks it back up, gets to neutral ice. Ellie gets it, goes to shoot, but blocked by the body of a Chilliwack player. Chilliwack has it in their corner. Tried to send it out, but held up by the Red Hawks. Oh, they do get out to neutral ice where Anastasia's got it. She's looking for a pass, gets a nice pass over to Ellie. Ellie tries to one-time it, but doesn't quite get it, but she does get a shot off. But it's wide of the net. Chilliwack picks it up at the corner, bounces up the boards, comes back out to neutral ice with Ellie. Ellie's going to get a pass over to Anastasia. 12 seconds left on that power play. Anastasia's going to skate it up and dump it into the offensive zone. Chilliwack's going to send it around the boards. Ellie's going to hold it in at the blue line. Tries to send it towards the net, but Chilliwack stops it. They're going to pick up the puck and skate it down the ice. Anastasia's putting pressure on her, so knocks her off, so they pass it back. Chilliwack has it, trying to keep a hold of it. Shannon's on her. Stuck in the corner. Chilliwack comes away with it. Passes it back to their D. They're going to send it forward, bounces off Anastasia. Bounces off Chilliwack player, comes loose over to Shannon. Shannon's going to bring it to neutral ice, tries to keep control of it. Chilliwack knocks it off her stick. They pick it up, bring it into their zone. They're going to skate it behind their neck. There's only like a second left, so they're probably just going to hold it. All right, so end of second period, score is 3-1 Red Hawks. All right, 15-minute third period. Starting third period, Cora net still. Not that she wouldn't be, I don't know why, I just want to include her. Looks like on the ice, we're going to have Nicole, Serena, and Quinn to start us off with Allison Money on defense. Puck drops. Gets knocked around, comes loose over the boards. Quinn's gonna get to it. Chilliwack's on her, but she's able to send it towards their side. Chilliwack gets it back to the. Oh, I guess Quinn headed to the blue line? Nope, they're yelling from the get off, so they gotta touch up. Okay, now they can go back in. Chilliwack tries to send it. Oh, Nicole gets it in. Nicole's got it. She got an open shot. Oh, she gets it in. 14:38 left in the third. Sorry, I got too excited. I don't know why I was ended up being that, but still a very nice play. She had a lot of pressure on her. 14:38 left in the game. Scores 4-1. The puck drops. Serena's able to knock it over to Nicole, but it gets loose over to the boards. Chilliwack's able to knock it to our zone. Gets loose. Alice is going to grab it behind her net. She's going to pass it up to Quinn. Quinn's able to get it to neutral ice, but Chilliwack gets it. Gets knocked down to the offensive zone. Puck's loose by the net. Chilliwack's going to get to it first, but Nicole's there. Chilliwack's able to knock it around the boards. Alice's going to keep it in the blue line, sends it towards the net. Chilliwack stops it. Getting knocked around. Puck's loose. Chilliwack's able to knock it on neutral ice, but Wendy grabs it. Wendy's trying to keep a hold of it. Able to get in the offensive zone, but he gets knocked back out to neutral ice, so Wendy's got to touch up. Got stuck along the boards, but Chilliwack brings it out and down. Redhawks able to keep it out of our zone. And Serena's going to pick it up in neutral ice. Gets into their zone. Just past the blue line. Chilliwack has it. They're scanning it around. They pass it up to their player neutral ice. He's trying to keep a hold of it. Pressure from the Redhawks. Chilliwack's able to keep it. And then they're able to dump it into our zone. So it's going to be loose for Wendy. Picks it up. Wendy's going to try to get it past to Serena, but knocked away by Chilliwack. Serena's going to fight for it along the boards. Able to knock it back, but Chilliwack's going to keep it in. Puck gets loose. Chilliwack got it by that. Goes for a couple shots, blocked by Cora. Goes for another shot, but it's wide. Gets loose in the corner. Wendy's going to grab it. Chilliwack's on him. Wendy's able to keep a hold of it. Oh, it gets loose. Wendy's able to try to get it out, but Chilliwack stops and keeps it in. Getting knocked around. Chilliwack goes for a shot, but stopped by our players. They get knocked around. Serena's trying to get a hold of it. She's got it behind the net. She tries to get a pass over to Allison, but Chilliwack stops it. They send it back to the D at the blue line. They're going to send it towards the net. Cora's going to block it. It's going to bounce over towards the boards, so Chilliwack's going to grab it. He's trying to send it back towards the net, but it goes across the ice. Allison's going to fight for it. She's trying to get a hold of it. Some help from Jesse, but Chilliwack's keeping it and plows down on our player. Goes down the ice, no icing. McKenna's going to skate hard to try to get the puck, or gets out. Chilliwack's able to pass it down. Anastasia's able to knock it away from Chilliwack. Fighting for it in the corner. She's able to send it around the boards where Ellie's going to grab it. Chilliwack's right there. She's able to pass it to McKenna. Bounces off her stick. Chilliwack trying to get a hold of it, but a lot of pressure from players. McKenna is trying to get it. It comes loose to Chilliwack. And they're going to skate the puck towards the net. Oh, they got a nice high shot. So 11:57 left in the game, and score is now 4-2 Redhawks. On the ice, we're going to have Jessie, Laura, and Fiona, and then Anastasia and Ellie for defense. All right, puck drops, getting knocked around under feet, gets back to Chilliwack. They're going to get it forward, bring it to our zone. I'm going to go for a shot, but it goes high. And they whistled it because it went too high. Puck drop, gets knocked back to Chilliwack. They said it towards the net, but it's wide. It's loose in the corner. Jesse's trying to get to it, holding it at the board's getting squished. Chilliwack's trying to dig it out, and they're able to. Let's get towards the net. First from Anastasia, blocked by Cora. Puck gets loose towards the boards from Chilliwack. Grabs it, they center it, but Laura's going to knock it away, knock it under some feet. It gets over to Jesse. He's able to get to neutral ice. Chilliwack's going to pick it up. Pass it up to their player, who's going to skate into now into our zone. Try to keep a hold of it, but great pressure from the Redhawks. Ellie knocks it away, gets over to Anastasia, who tries to send it out, but Chilliwack picks it back up. Fiona's fighting forward, is able to knock it away from Chilliwack. She's trying to get control of it. She's able to try to get a pass over to Nicole, but it goes past her down the ice. Chilliwack going to pick it up in their zone. They're going to skate it behind their net. They're going to pass out to the neutral zone for their player, and they're going to pass it up. Story's able to knock it off her stick, but Chilliwack picks it back up, brings him to our zone, sends it towards the net where Cora's going to cover it up. On the ice, we have Mia, Story, Shannon, and Allison Wedding. Puck drops, Mia knocks it over to the boards. Chilliwack's going to grab it, send it towards the net, but it goes wide across the ice. Chilliwack's going to pick it up on the boards. Pressure from Story. Gets knocked on the neutral ice and down into the offensive zone where Chilliwack will pick it up. They're able to pass on the neutral ice. Gets knocked into our zone where Alice is going to grab it. Trying to keep a hold of it. She's able to. Gets bounced over to Shannon. Shannon's trying to send out the boards. They're fighting for it along the boards there. It goes loose to the corner. Alice is going to grab it. Chilliwack knocks it off her stick though. Alice is trying to grab it again. She's holding him up. Puck gets loose where Chilliwack has it behind the net. Try to turn it around. Blocked by Cora when he tries to send it out, but Chilliwack grabs it. Has it over along the boards. Send it back to their D. I'm going to send it towards the net and their player. But it goes, oh! It was loose. No goal. It was right on the line when he's able to knock it out. And they go for another shot, but it's high. A little confusion there because players thought they got it in, but Russ said no goal. All right, got knocked out, so Chilliwack's to touch up, but never mind because the puck is in the offensive zone. Story skated hard to get there, but gets knocked out of the neutral ice, so she's got to touch up. Mia's got it on the boards, but knocked away. Shannon grabs it and sends it back to Ellie. Ellie passes it over to Anastasia in our zone. Anastasia passes it up to Story on the boards here. Story's got the puck. She's going to send it into the offensive zone. Chilliwack bumps on neutral ice. It might have been offsides on our part. But I won't say anything. Oh, I did anyway, but 9:16 left in the third. Score is 5-2 Redhawks. And I'm sorry my brain dies. I'm not sure if that was Story or Mia who got that in. On the ice, we have Nicole, Serena, and Quinn, and then Anastasia and Ellie for defense. Quinn's got the puck after the face-off. Chilliwack's on her, so she bounces up the boards, gets in their zone, but Chilliwack grabs it by the blue line. Gets a pass up, so they're playing the offensive, or neutral ice, they bring it to the offensive zone. Anastasia's on her, so she's got a reverse. Quinn grabs it, gets it along the boards, but they get a centering pass knocked away by our players. Anastasia's got in the corner, so we'll send it around the boards. Chilliwack's going to get to it first in the corner, but we got Nicole on them. She's knocked away, bounces over to Chilliwack. They try to get it, knocked away by Ellie and Serena. They get knocked around again, puck goes loose in the corner. Chilliwack's going to get to it, they go to center it, stopped by Anastasia. She's going to send it behind the net around the boards where Nicole's going to grab it. She's going to try to send it out, but Chilliwack stops it at the blue line. Along the boards there, gets loose. Serena grabs it, is able to knock it down the ice. Chilliwack's gonna get to it first in their zone, take it behind the net, but Quinn's hot on them. They pass it up on the boards, pull it up for a little bit, but Chilliwack picks it up by neutral ice and brings it into our zone. They pass it, it knocks off their stick, it's knocked around, and it's slid towards the net, and Cora's gonna cover it up. 8:06 left in the game. On the ice, we have Havana, McKenna, and Allison for offense. For defense, we have Allison and Wendy. All right, puck drop. McKenna knocks it over to the corner when he's trying to get a hold of it. Chilliwack knocking away. McKenna's trying to get a hold of it again. She's able to grab it, tries to get it out. Chilliwack grabs it. Burrow's able to glove it up. Puck drops. McKenna sends it to the boards. Chilliwack's able to grab it. They skated behind the net. Skate tries to go for a shot, but blocked by some players. And Cora getting knocked around. Chilliwack has it behind the net. Tries to sneak it in, but player almost knocked it in, but it's kept out by Cora and our players. Chilliwack has it behind her net. Goes for a centering pass, knocked away a couple players. McKenna gets it over to Allison. Allison brings it out to neutral ice. She's trying to get a hold of it. The Chilliwack's on her. Chilliwack comes away with it, but Alice grabs it, skates it. Get Alice's stick off it, but Alice is able to knock it. Vanna's able to hold it up, give us over to McKenna, who's going to skate it down the ice. McKenna's got control of the puck. Chilliwack's on her. She's still got the puck though. It's not loose, but Allison gets it. It bounces off the post. And Chilliwack's able to knock it over to the corner. They bounce it up the boards, comes out to neutral ice, and then out into our zone. Should be icing. Yep. 6:56 left in the game. On the ice, we're going to have Laura, Jessie, Fiona for offense, for defense, Ellie, and Anastasia. Puck drops, gets knocked over to the boards, but Chilliwack has it. She's gonna keep it in the corner. Tries to pass. Laura gets it and gets a nice shot. 6:48 left in the third. Score is 6-2 Redhawks. Goal by Laura. So on ice we have Jessie, Laura, Fiona, Anastasia, Ellie. Puck drops. Puck goes back to Chilliwack D. Keep holding the neutral ice. Send it over to the other D. Send it down the ice into our zone where Anastasia's going to pick it up. She's going to reverse it. Tries to pass it up to Jessie. Gets it. She's trying to keep hold. Jesse's able to get a beautiful pass to Laura. Laura's got the puck, but she got Chilliwack on her. Knocked off her skates. Chilliwack picks it up in their zone. He's able to knock it out in the neutral ice. Great pressure from Jessie though. Chilliwack dumps it into our zone, so we lose in the corner. They're going to get to it first, but Ellie's right there to knock it away. Ellie's going to try to send it out, but Chilliwack keeps it in. He can send it towards the net, but it goes wide over to the corner. Jessie's going to grab it, tries to get a hold of it. Comes loose. Anastasia's going to grab the corner, send it around the boards the other side. Chilliwack's going to keep it in by the blue line. Fiona's able to tap it out. Fiona's trying to get a hold of the puck, but Chilliwack gets it. Getting held up along the boards there. Laura's... okay. She gets loose. Chilliwack has it. Bring it to our zone. Fiona's able to keep it away. They're able to dump it back into our zone. Anastasia's going to grab it behind our net. She's going to reverse it and send it up the boards. Chilliwack's going to keep it in. Go send it towards the net where Cora's going to grab it. On ice, we're going to have Allison Wendy for defense. We're going to have Mia, Shannon, and Story for offense. I'm going to find the last one. All right. Puck got stuck on their feet. Alice is able to send it over to Wendy. Wendy's going to skate it behind the net, trying to keep control of the puck. Fighting for it, puck's loose. He's getting knocked around. Chilliwack has it behind our net, trying to sneak it around. Blocked by Cora. Chilliwack grabs it again and knocked away by our players. Wendy's trying to keep a hold of the puck, but Chilliwack takes it. We're getting knocked around. It's over by the boards here. Okay, Chilliwack tries to send it forward. Puck's loose behind our net. Chilliwack grabs it. Trying to center it. Goes for a shot. Blocked by Cora. He's getting knocked around in front of the net some more. Another block by Cora. Goes loose to the boards. Shannon's trying to grab it, but Chilliwack sends it out to their player. The blue line they send towards the net. Blocked by Wendy a couple times. They lose their stick. Shannon's going to pick up the puck. Sends it out on the neutral ice where Chilliwack picks it up. Sends it across to their player. Their player's going to get into our zone. Knocked away by Mia. And then Alice is going to grab it. Sends it back out to neutral ice. Chilliwack's going to get it, but Shannon's able to get up there and knock it away. Puck gets into the offensive zone where Chilliwack has it, able to bring it back out to the neutral ice, send it up to their player, bring it to our zone. Anastasia's on her, she's got the puck off the post, goes across to the board. Shannon's going to pick it up. She's trying to get it out. She's able to, but it's got Chilliwack on her. Puck gets loose, goes over to Mia. Mia's going to send it down the ice, just wide of that empty end net. Puck is loose by that net. Chilliwack's able to take it out, but pressure from Story. They're going to send it around the boards. Quinn's going to try to grab it, but Chilliwack skates it away, takes it behind their net. Going to skate it down the ice, gets in the neutral ice. Pressure from Serena, they'll knock over stick, but another Chilliwack player picks it up, brings it over for a shot, high in the net. Anastasia's able to knock it away to the boards, but Chilliwack picks it up. Gets knocked away by Nicole. Nicole's going to send it around the boards where Quinn's going to grab it. She's going to have pressure from Chilliwack, though. She's going to send it back along the boards where Anastasia's going to grab it. She's able to send it to the other side. Nicole's trying to get a hold of it, but Chilliwack keeps it in. She's getting knocked around. Gets sent over to Anastasia, who's going to dump it down the ice. Chilliwack stops in the neutral zone. They're going to pass it up to the player at our blue line and bring it into our zone. Skates around Anastasia, goes for a shot blocked by Cora. Anastasia's going to bump it up to Quinn. Quinn's going to try to bounce it over Serena. Serena gets knocked and then gets knocked down the ice. Or the puck gets knocked down the ice. Not Serena. 2:52 left in the game. Score 6-2. Oh, nice. We have Allison and Wendy for defense. And we have McKenna and Havana for offense. Alright, puck drop. McKenna's holding under his feet. He's knocked back to Wendy. Wendy's trying to get control of it, but Chilliwack's on him. He's going to try to help out and scoop it out. Wendy's trying to get it. Kenna gets knocked out. Chilliwack comes away with it. Brings it up close to the net. Goes for a shot. Blocked by Cora. Gets loose in front of the net. Knocked back to the corner. Wendy's going to grab it. Looking for send it to McKenna. McKenna gets a hold of it. Chilliwack knocks it off. Gets back to Wendy. Gets bounced back. Wendy tries to send it out, but Chilliwack keeps it in. McKenna's fighting for it. Chilliwack's able to send it to the corner. And Wendy's able to knock it off their stick. He's going to try to keep a hold of the puck. Comes loose. Goes to the other corner. Al's going to grab it. Gets the pass over to Havana. Havana accidentally sent it out into the bench. So with 6 left in the game. For defense, we're going to have Ellie and Anastasia. For offense, we have Laura, Jessie, and Fiona. Alright, puck drop. Getting knocked around. Gets back to Ellie. Ellie tries to send it out, but Chilliwack keeps it in. They pass it back to their D. They're going to send it towards the net. I don't think it was wide, but it bounced off Cora. Jessie's fighting for it along the boards. Chilliwack has it in our corner. Anastasia's able to keep her off it, but it gets loose towards Cora. Cora blocks it. They go for another shot wide. It goes to the corner. They center it, but it goes across the ice. And Chilliwack box it around. They grab it, send it towards the net, blocked by Cora. Anastasia's fighting for it. They grab it, try to sneak it in there, but Cora blocks several shots. I think she's on top of it. So 1:27 left in the game. Oh, have Mia, Story, and Shannon come out for offense. And we have Anastasia and Ellie Saw for defense. Alright, puck drops, stuck under the ref. Mia's trying to keep a hold of it. She's able to bounce off the boards into neutral ice. Chilliwack has it. They pass it across to their player. They dump it onto our zone. Ellie grabs it, tries to sends it out, but Chilliwack stops it in the neutral zone. They dump it into our zone where Anastasia's going to pick it up in the corner. Anastasia's going to reverse it. Shannon's going to go grab it in the corner. Tries to send it out. Chilliwack keeps it in. It goes towards the net, but Anastasia bumps it away, but Chilliwack picks it back up. Anastasia knocks it away again. Picks it back up to go for a shot blocked by Cora. And then I thought she had that, but it went in. 49 seconds left in the game. Score is 6-3 Chilliwack. On the ice we have Quinn, Nicole, and Serena for offense. For defense, we have Alice and Wendy. Alright, puck drops. Serena knocks it over to Nicole, gets knocked around. Quinn grabs it, goes for a shot on net, but it was wide. Sorry, I missed that. Chilliwack picks it up, sends it up the boards. Oh, Alice looks at the blue line, but Alice grabs it, bumps it, knocks it around by the blue line there. Chilliwack sends it. And when he's able to grab it, it's getting knocked around. Nicole picks it up in the neutral ice, dumps it into their zone. Puck's loose by the net. When he's going to skate up, try to grab it, but Chilliwack sends it up the boards. Chilliwack has the puck. They're going to skate it behind the net. There's 18 seconds left. Chilliwack's going to skate it down the ice. They still have control of the puck. She brings it into the offensive zone, passes it over to her player. And Alice is going to step forward, hold her up a minute. Chilliwack's trying to keep control of it, knocked away by Alice. Alice is going to grab it, tries to hit the boards, but it hits the ref. That's going to be the end of the game. So final score is 6-3 Redhawks. That's the end of the game. The next game is Friday, I believe.